Conversation with the Atlantean Children of the Law of One Part 16. Question. The Children of the Law of One are often associated with Atlantis, and the mention of Atlantis often brings Lemuria into the conversation. It seems that what you've described predates the time of Atlantis and is a broader concept. Is that correct? Answer. Our journey begins from an angelic state of unity with oneness. Then came the harmonic convergence. Even in this angelic state, there exists something akin to what you perceive as the passage of time, with cycles and periods beyond time's confines. In our angelic state, we had never experienced the harmonic convergence. Beings higher than us were prepared, but we were not. During this event, various beings from diverse dimensions interacted, transcending the simple duality. New worlds and realms were birthed from these interactions. These interactions result in the emergence of beings from different realms. As previously mentioned, certain landmasses may start to form in the oceans or on the land, giving rise to distinct ecosystems. While this process may appear as a natural occurrence, or a typical formation, a broader perspective reveals that it's actually the convergence of two different dimensions leading to the creation of new land. Therefore, anything originating from these new landmasses comes from other dimensions. Because of differences in time-space, this process is not instantaneous, contrary to what you might assume. It unfolds over time. Through these interactions, we eventually arrived in your realm. Over eons, we transformed into what you know as Atlanteans, relying heavily on technological innovations. However, it's crucial to recognize that your linear perception of history filters out many other aspects, preventing you from comprehending the full reality. The people of Atlantis and Lemuria had different levels of understanding compared to modern humans. The original Lemurians inhabited the outer reaches of your realm and were highly spiritually advanced and androgynous. When we mention these people, it's intertwined with civilizations that existed before Atlantis. The term realm encompasses more than planets, galaxies, and universes. It includes all dimensions and realities perceivable by your consciousness. The harmonic convergence is a phenomenon when portals to different realms open, allowing beings to traverse them. During these periods, worlds interacted, leaving echoes in history. After these portals closed, people could not locate them and often confused them with other geographical locations. Portals are not solely physical. They can be mental and spiritual, with societal shifts in mental constructs manifesting in physical reality. Spheres of life. When discussing these rings or spheres of life, the challenge of relative perception arises, as one sphere might appear as inner or outer from different perspectives. Imagine nested toroidal vortices, with each toroid representing a realm. In regions of high energy concentration, physical worlds manifest. Within each physical world, there are nested toroids. From the smaller toroids, the inner ones may be perceived as outer worlds, and vice versa. Beings in the larger toroids can perceive all smaller toroids and their nested realities. The smaller toroids are external existences, less harmonious within larger ecosystems, while the larger ones are more inclusive. Lemurians exist in the larger outer rings of your realms. Time is a physical platform, where venturing into the past brings you closer to these larger outer rings, with eras representing more primordial sources of existence. As you explore the extreme past or future, time behaves differently, affecting the manifestation of physical elements. This leads to entering the inner realms of smaller nested toroids. These toroids pulsate, causing harmonic convergence. This pulsation is universal, manifesting in various levels, such as breathing, day and night cycles, heartbeats, and vibrations in molecules. Days and nights are a state of matter's identity, not solely caused by gravity but part of its natural state. Every molecule, animal, plant, or entity has a unique pulse anchored to its dimension by this pulsation. Origins of the Law of One. The teaching of the Law of One is ancient and transcends all spiritual teachings. It's the foundation of all reality and extends beyond spirituality, influencing psychology, sociology, physical science, metaphysics, and all knowledge. It's a principle that supersedes all other laws or teachings. Astrology, alchemy, and others are descendants of this great teaching. This teaching was imparted by great spiritual masters who understood these principles and tried to explain the foundations of reality. These teachings have been preserved in ancient forms such as tablets, obelisks, folklore, and riddles. The Atlanteans embraced these teachings, but they were not their founders. By their time, they had already lost much of their spiritual essence. The Law of One was part of a lineage within a timeless secret order that passed the teachings from oral to written scripts. Knowing that the inner meaning would always find its way into the hearts of many, elevating human consciousness. This secret order consists of different lineages, with spiritual teachers who reincarnated across history. They were conscious, reincarnating beings who remembered their mission, and they appeared in various cultures to seek the souls of their lost comrades, benefiting others with their teachings. Did the Lemurians know or practice the Law of One? The people of Mu lived in harmony with the universal principles, making the practice of the Law of One innate. The need for explicit practice arises when a society falls out of this harmony, akin to a mother guiding a toddler away from detrimental habits. Regarding the use of the term Mu and its relation to Lemurians, the ancient people's language did not follow a sequential order like modern languages. Their communication, represented as Mu, Mullerian, Lemurian, etc., doesn't dilute its meaning due to the absence of a fixed sequence. Their androgynous nature influenced not only their language but also their movements, which are swift and smooth, not requiring turns to change directions.